So funny story. Yesterday I was looking for something on YouTube and I came up as the thing on YouTube and I was like, holy shit. Like it auto clipped me or whatever. And I was like, oh wow. Now I kind of wish it was better of an auto clip, but hey, whatever. Hey, Kiana, how you doing? What up, Marcella? I am good. I am good. Good. Mwah. Hair. Sorry, I took my beanie off and I was running my hand through my hair and it just like snagged for a second and oh, ow. All right. Where's my pencil? That's not good. Where's it's, that's going to be an issue. That is not my pencil. That is not my pencil. Uh-oh. I am drawing Raven. What's up, guys? How's it going, everybody? I'm looking for my pencil right now, and I don't know where my pencil is. So that's very weird because it's always on my table. Is it on my? No, I used it yesterday. Aha, it is. Pencil. Aha. I win. I win. I win. Sorry, guys. That sucks. There's like 20 people in here, and I look like a complete idiot. So yay me. Woot woot. uh, so far my day's been pretty good. I was indecisive this morning and couldn't figure out what I wanted to paint or draw. So other than that, and apparently I left my pencil across the room. How's your guys' day going? Hey guys, there's a whole bunch of you in here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, say hello, talk, chat. Who do you guys like? Do you like Teen Titans, Raven, or do you guys don't care? DC Comics, Marvel Comics. What do you like better? Do you even like comics? I know some of you guys don't like comics, so some people don't anyway. Are you guys looking forward to any comic book movies? What's your weekend plans? What's your Friday night going to look like? Or if you're in the future like some people are, what's your Saturday morning looking like? Sleep. What did I draw? When? Oh, talking to Marcella. Okay. Well, welcome, guys. Anyway, all the new people or returning people or people passing through just to leave. Hi, how are you? Welcome to today. It's Friday. Thankfully, it's Friday. Friday, Friday, Friday. Oh, this one? Thank you. I did the other Teen Titans. You guys want to see something cool with it? I got to remember how I did it though. So give me a second. Oh, there we go. And then she's in the middle. And got the boy Wonder Raven or Robin. And then also, I have two big round Ziggy. Sorry, my puppy. I have two round Beast Boy and Cyborg waffles that were signed by Kari Payton and Greg Sipes. So I did these last year right before we went to Level Up. So it was cool. We got to meet Greg Sipes and Kari Payton from Teen Titans. And that was super cool. That was super cool. Super cool. Kari Payton I've liked since well, I didn't know he was Teen Titans and stuff until later, but I liked him as Ezekiel from Walking Dead at the time, or beforehand. And Crystal introduced me to like waffles and shit. So I did the waffles painting. That's awesome. Finger painting. I finger paint all the time. See, that's why there's paint on this and on my fingers usually. Let me go grab those waffles real quick so you guys can see them. Ziggy, go away, butthead. Waffles, 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 waffles. Waffles, waffles. So, booyah. So there's cyborgs, and then there's Beast Boys. So, dude. And they're 8x8 8-inch rounds, I think. Canvases. Yeah. So, yeah. And this was a blank canvas, so I did the waffle pattern and stuff on the back. So yeah. Those are Crystal's babies that we got signed for by them last year when they were at Level Up. Super cool people. Super cool. Greg Sipes gave me and Crystal this bracelet that I have not actually taken off since met him, and he gave it to me. Crystal either actually. Crystal got her. We got hers, and or we got these bracelets when we talked to Greg Sipes at Level Up, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. If you get a chance to meet him, do it. If you like Beast Boy or any of the other characters he's voiced, definitely go meet him. I know he's a little crazy, he's a little out there, but he's a pretty cool dude. He is a little crazy though, like in the aspect of conspiracy theory ideas that I've seen him talk about on his like Instagram and other social medias and stuff. But yeah. Well, hello, Stephanie. How are you doing? Biggest yapper. I like that name. That's kind of cool. How you doing, Stephanie? But yeah, so we went to got like I said, we got to meet Greg Sipes and Kari Payton last year, along with who else did we meet at Level Up before when we went last year? It was Sean Schimmel, Johnny Young Bosch, Vivi Madrino, the creator of Has Been. We met her. Think that was it. So this year we're gonna go meet a couple more. Trying to go meet a couple more people. Also, guys, if you want and you're willing to submit to the sketch vault, please hurry up and get some stuff in. I'm waiting until like Wednesday to post or to get the stuff in, but right now I've got two submissions. So next Wednesday is the deadline. So if you guys don't have it in, it'll just be the two people plus mine. And then we'll have to talk about if we're going to continue doing it or how I did it this month was too hard or difficult or what. So remember, Sketch Vault Showcase is happening right now. I already did mine, and you guys got to get yours in now. And it's like I said, there's only two people who have turned in or submitted there in the community. Hi, how you doing? All right. I don't know the means, but hello. Um, hello. Hello. How are you? Sorry, that was loud. Hello. Oh. Oh. Hello. And again, you guys like DC comics? Do you like Marvel comics better? Do you not care about comics? You like anime? Is the shit or uh what? Microwave destroyer. That's not cool. You shouldn't destroy microwaves. What did a microwave ever do to you, man? But hey, what's up? Uh, yeah. So what are you guys doing this weekend? What's your plans? Anything fun? It is surprisingly cold here in Las Vegas. Hold on real quick. I'm going to share this and I'll be right back. Back. Sorry. I had to share it for a second. I forgot to tell my girlfriend that we were live. I don't know if Crystal will join us or not, but I forgot to tell her. I know work has been extra today so for her, so well, thank you. I'm glad that you do. I appreciate that. That really means a lot to me to hear. Um, I put a lot of work into these and time and effort, so I'm glad that people enjoy them as much as I enjoy doing them. I know it looks goofy right now, but it will get better. And remember, they're just sketching out, so I'd say trust the process, but it's not really a trust the process moment. It's just it's messy because it's messy right now in the middle. Yes, you were here the other day, and thank you. I mean, I try to put a lot of detail and work into what I'm doing, and making sure that it's uh, good. Because, like I said, why do it if it's not going to be good? or if you're not putting forth the most effort that you can in it. That's pretty. Uh, I really like that one, actually. Shit. Well, we might change this. No, no, we're not. This is. But save that for later because that might be part of death, actually. Now that I look at it. Smaller nose. Awesome. Thank you. I have a bunch of videos out, so I mean, there's plenty to look through. Um, Anything in particular that you have as a favorite? Uh, I'm gonna say I'm just gonna call you team or blocks, which whatever. But do you have any favorite like fandoms or anything like that? I can't get this nose right offhand. So, uh, thank you, ETA. How you doing? All right, superheroes. Did you see my Supergirl I just did? But I'm not sure where I put her. Oh, she's underneath all my other shit. Uh, Everything is buried. All my superhero stuff is buried right now, except for those two right now, really. So. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's been years, but I've done Iron Man and years ago. Where's it at? Well, let me see if I can get to it real quick. And what kind of Iron Man are you wanting specifically? Like a I mean, there's yeah, like comic book Iron Man, movie Iron Man. Uh, what? Let me scroll through real quick as I got. Oh, War Machine. I've never done War Machine. Would you want full mech War Machine? Because that might be more of an issue. Because like that took me forever to do as a thing. I'll have to look for it later. Um, as a that took me like 7 hours to be honest with you. Wally when I did him because of the whole mech robot shit is hard. That's oh god, this nose is killing me, man. Her nose is killing me. We may have to try this differently because like yeah, we're gonna have to fix this because you know what? I'm gonna start over on another canvas and I'll erase that one later. But we're doing a different Raven or a different style Raven because that one's not working out for her nose. This is not working. Or maybe I don't know. Oh, fucking! I gotta get this. I can't not do this now. Uh, the Anthony Mackie or comic book version of War Machine or of Captain America. Captain Falcon. I always want to call him Captain Falcon instead of Captain America because Falcon and all that. And for whatever reason, I can't. It's hard to think of Falcon as Captain America, even though he's been Captain America for fucking ever now. Uh, Most of you guys don't remember Steve Rogers as Captain America from comic books. Uh, what is? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I've never tried to do that, so maybe I'd have to like seriously look into to doing it because mechs and stuff like that are hard for my brain because there's all the angles and stuff. So maybe. When I used to do stencil work, yeah, it wouldn't have been a problem at all. But it's a lot more harder to get the angles right with a pencil. I mean, I have straight edges and rulers and shit, but it's not like it's still not liking this right this second as much as I thought I would. Hello, Lewis. I have at the last I looked, it was 2450. So I'm almost halfway to the my 5,000 subscriber mark. So, or for the giveaway, 2451 subscribers as of right now. Yeah. Actually, yeah, let's do it that way. I pushed a lot. I've been building the channel since July of last year, so it's been a grind of trying to get the channel going. But that's the goal is, and I'm kind of far away from monetization stuff, but also pretty close to monetization stuff. So I'm pushing for that right now. That's why I'm doing the lives in the longer format lives like this as well. And I also put out a whole lot of work out. So like I have 700 and something videos, I think it is, plus 778 currently videos that I've tried to push out as much as possible. So hi, Cat B, how you doing? Welcome. All right, see you later. I am drawing Raven from DC. Yes. I don't always draw DC characters, but sometimes they're a lot of fun. So they're more fun to me than some Marvel characters are, even though I'm more of a Marvel fan. So, like, I will always like Marvel more than I do DC Comics any day of the week, any time of the year, doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of just cool art style, and sometimes I think DC nails uh, aesthetic overall better than Marvel does. Marvel does better characters though, as in like I can root for that character over I can't root for fucking Superman or Supergirl. You're gods with that happen to be a bored human life sometimes. So I can't really feel sorry that I have a hard time feeling sorry for godlike characters. What up, Angelo? How you doing? Hola. How are you? Been a minute. How's your testing going? You doing good? Yes. How are you doing, Sunset? EU. What up, N? No, Raven. I'm drawing. I'm painting Raven. I haven't done Raven in a while, actually. Other than where is that? Oh, there she is. There. Oh no, she's at 8 by 8. Oh yeah. I'm good. I'm good. You watched my other lives? Hell yeah, thank you. If you did. Uh, oh yeah, this one is I did September 2 years ago, and then this one I did February last year. So these are the two other Ravens that I've done, and this is before I got Poscas or any of the markers that I have. So judge away, but that was 2 years ago. So actually, let's erase that. So. Yeah, I don't like this, so we're going to probably erase all of this. Uh, hell yeah. Yes, I do. Well, yeah, man. I like it when I see people that like actually are active and talk to me. So I'm a fan of you guys coming in that I do know. It's always nice that when you guys do. And I am genuinely excited when any of you guys come into the room because, like, even if I don't know you and you're new people, it's always nice because, like, this might not end up being Raven anymore. I don't know. We're going to see. I'm just going to play with it now because I'm tired of dealing with wanting to throw it away. And now I'm going to make it pretty, damn it. All right, see you later. Yeah, we're fixing this because like the more I keep trying to get it the way I'm looking at the reference, the more I'm hating what I'm doing. So we're going to make her prettier and different. I need to know the middle of her forehead. Actually, there we go. That's better. Okay. Hello, Summer Doggo. How you doing? How you doing, Ryder Bowling? How you doing? Uh, that eye is too big over there too. So wonky eyes. Yes and no. Depends on the subject, kind of. So yeah. But yes, it like the other day was really good. And also, it's getting a little bit better. But also, it depends on subject matter. I've noticed, and I've been picking the wrong subject matter when I'm drawing stuff lately. So when I did like Nifty the other day, Nifty and Alistair, that one hit real hard, and people come to that live. But then again, it's has been hotel, so that usually is the case. It's usually the case is people come for has been hotel, which is cool, but also like I get the I get too many younger people in the channel versus uh, I don't know, or people that are like I can't watch has been sometimes like I like has been but I can't watch it, I'm not old enough. So thank you, Axolotl girl. How you doing? And then disappears. Um, well, no, there's nothing wrong with a has-been hotel. I love has-been, but I don't like always having to do has-been art to get people to come to the channel, if that makes sense. Like I do so much more artwork than just has-been, which this is the one I did yesterday. That is annoying that I have to do that to get more people into the channel and into the you know to get people in and watching and being active members of or into the lives and watching, so it's that's where I'm have where my disconnect to liking and drawing has been hotel characters turns into I like doing it, but I wish I could do other stuff and people be just as invested as they are for just the has been. Uh, oh, that's awesome. I do know what Five Nights at Freddy's is. Um, Gilme. You want to see a Muzan real quick? Lily Morris. Angel Dust is awesome. So there's Nezuko and Nezuko's. Inosuke. Inosuke. All right. Great. Dun dun dun. Tanjiro. Tanjiro. So, older, new. Kit Kat, give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. And then, oh, I don't know where the Muzan is. I don't know where the old Muzan is, but Muzan. I've also done a whole bunch of 5x7s of Demon Slayer characters as well, too. Plus a bigger size thing. I don't know what thing. I don't remember what I'm trying to say now. Sorry. Why is this? It's not looking right. I know it looks goofy right now. I'm fixing it. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do in my head to get her right now. So I can tell my fucking hands to get act right with it. There we go. I do not have anything done. No Five Nights at Freddy's. Hello, Vixby. Vixby, how you doing? Annie, you okay? You okay? Moves on. You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth Hashira. I know, again, it looks goofy right now, but it's either going to look right or I'm going to throw it away. And we're going to start something else because I'm failing at this concept in my head right this second for her. Why are you going to go? Oh, okay. See you later. Have a good one. Oh, Rengoku the donut. Tangen. Oh, Guillaume. What? The Sephora bag? Hello, crazy. How you doing? What? The Sephora bag? What in the makeup bag? What are we talking about? Makeup bag? Makeup. Makeup. It looks so stupid. Yeah, makeup. Or this does. I'm about to throw this canvas away. I don't know why this is not working in my damn head, but all of a sudden it is just not. And I'm not liking the fact that I can't get it to work right. I like Mitsuri though. I do like her character. I think her character is better than some of the other female characters anyway. I know she's like, oh, there's Muzan. There's Muzan. And then for your Mitsuri pleasure. And also, let me fix this now. Okay, now I'm cooking with fucking brain juice. I don't know what's going on, why my brain was not working on her nose for right now. I'm sorry, because this shouldn't have taken me so long to get this right, but it's just wasn't it wasn't stacking right up right in my brain. She's not stacking, her shit's not stacking up. This one has been bothering the shit out of me this whole time now, so I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with it, but sometimes it's better than others, and I think I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong with it. So what are you guys doing? Anybody doing anything fun for the weekend? Like I said, I've asked a couple times. Anybody doing anything fun? Going to see a movie? Gonna hang out with friends? Gonna try to take over the world? You know, yeah. I don't recommend trying to take over the world, but you know, because not so much. Let's try this stupid heart trick real quick. That looks dumb as shit. All of this does. I'm really not happy with my painting skill or my sketching skills this today. Find another reference. Maybe. Oh my god, I can't get these lips right. There we go. That's a little bit better. When in doubt, scribble, sketch it out. Yeah. And clean up your line work. What up, Bambi? How you doing? Taking over humanity. This. How you doing, Bambi? Welcome to the channel. I think you're new, or ish. Yeah, there we go. Well, welcome. I'm good. I hope you are too, or having a good day. It's Friday. Well, at least it's Friday in my part of the world. Some people I know, it's later because they live in the future. All right, now all of this can go away. Awesome. I'm glad that it's Friday for you. What up, Rengoku? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, Rengoku, the donut is here. Have no fear, for Rengoku is here. So is Giyu too. Um, I have a question, Giyu. Have you ever watched Mystery? How you doing? Have you ever watched Wonder Twins? Because you kind of remind me of that right now with the form of water. Actually, still not right. It's closer, but it's still not. Still not. You. That's not fun, Rengoku. I'm sorry. I hate moving in general, so yeah, I totally understand that. Let's do it this way. Helps if I put this in the right spot, doesn't it, huh? $80.81 drawing. What is $80.81, Mystery? Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know. I need to start working on it at my OC, but I got to start sketching her out. So, what kind of music do you do, Rengoku? Because that might help in a direction too. This isn't looking right. What I need this line right here. So Oh, neat. How you doing, OZ? I mean, you know what? That's how the big creators get started. Is they start they start when they were at a different size. You know, everybody like all of that's one thing I gotta say is people gotta always remember is everybody started off small. All of the celebrity YouTubers and things like that and stuff. They all started off small. They all started off somewhere, just like we are. I'm just starting off way too late in life, I think, in my side of things. But you know, that's also another reason I started the Sketch Vault thing or the showcase is to help out you guys as smaller creators too, because I know I'm not huge or I'm not a massive creator or anything, but I feel like any help out from anybody would be, helps out. I know in my case it's I didn't have any help coming up doing some of the stuff that I've been doing, so it's always nice to be able to help other people out doing the Sketch Vault showcase and sharing your work and things like that. Yes, crazy. Yes, Afton, I'm making Raven from there. See you later, crazy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. No, but I just saw Shinobu was a new downloadable character for it. I think it was anyway. I think Shinobu was the one I saw. I could be wrong anyway. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the one I saw. There's a downloadable thing for Shinobu or something like that. And I don't have that because uh, I don't. That one. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Why does it always show her with like purple hair then? Come on, give me what I need. Oh wow. You need to watch the anime Rengoku because the fucking if you're that far behind, catch up. You need to. It's really really good. Okay. Appearance. Appearance. Maybe. Content. No, that's not gonna work. What do we want? We're gonna give her a little bit of a purple hair color, because, yeah. Oh, okay, okay. I was about to say, I was like, you gotta. Anyway, how is the game? And what system do you guys play it on? Nice. Crystal and I have been talking about maybe getting a PS5 at some point, but uh, not in any rush. Because they're expensive. Mostly because they're expensive. So, oh, nice. That's a great slash kind of sad part. Because you watch that show, or you watch that part, and then you think how Tanjiro and Nezzy could have been in that same situation if things were just a little different. Because Tanjiro and Nezuko, they mirror Daki and Gyutaro's storyline real bad. What is the light? Lavender 744. So I'm gonna go with. And again, with like Rengoku and well, not Rengoku, like Akaza's story in the movie. Oh my God! Like, yes, I'm sad for Akaza story, and he had no chance, right? But also, fuck that guy. He still killed Rengoku. And again, I think Shinobu's my least favorite character, period. I don't like her. I just really don't like her character. If I was 5 inches taller, I'd be better. If I was an inch taller, I'd be better. If whatever, I'd be better. I'd have been able to fight and avenge my sister. And, wah. Bad written character. Yeah. At least she watched it with you. My mom would never watch any of that stuff with me growing up. If I which is weird because my mom watched my mom watches horror movies. Or well, used to. She used to love watching horror movies, right? That was her jam back in the day. And I don't know if the older she got, the less she likes them or what. I don't know. But then like you try to show her some cool shit like something, and no, I don't like that. But back then again, my mom is like about to be 72, so her liking shit is not up there. Do you? No, I do not know who that is. Do I not? I do not. All right, what do I want to do here? Because I'm trying to figure this out now. Skin tone, skin tone, skin tone. Rice gray. Do I have enough for this? Maybe. I don't know. Then definitely not. No. I definitely don't watch enough gaming stuff at all, specifically because I don't like to watch people play video games. It watching other people play video games annoys the shit out of me. I know people get into it and they like it, and that's cool, but I do not like watching video game. I like watching people play video games because it just pisses me off because I want to play, right? So no, I don't know who he is. What games does he play? And is it like a Twitch streamer, gamer guy, or one of the like pro e-gamer guys or something? I met some pro e-gamer guy a while back here in Vegas on and one of the little setup show things I did, and he was pretty cool. But like, I don't remember what game he won in here in Las Vegas, but he won some games, like some competitions and shit. So I don't know the guy. I just met him briefly at a setup. So how do you know of him then? If he doesn't, if he doesn't stream, how do you know about him? Or does he just put out video content of some sort about his games? I like I said, I don't know. I don't know anything about him. Um, and I mean, as with or YouTubers, if they're YouTubers, I only watch a few different types of YouTube stuff. To be honest with you, I watch like heavy spoilers, Mr. Ballin. I watch. Crystal made me watch Chubby Emu, and now I like that shit real hard. Um, if you don't know who a Chubby Emu is, he's a. I think he was a doctor or a medical student or whatever, and he does so and so ate bad sushi at the gas station, and then he presented with such and such symptoms and has botulism from gas station hot dogs or something like that, and you're like, oh, wow, okay. Or this dude died because he got bit by a squirrel and did not get a rabies vaccination, or something like that. And you're like, holy shit! Oh wow, okay. Makes you kind of rethink things. So yeah, that's the weird shit that I watch. And then oh okay. And then the other thing that I watched, Crystal and I watch a lot here lately. And if you ever get bored, just watch police pit videos of people running from the cops and the cops putting them into a wall and then arresting them. That shit is hilarious because for some reason these people in like Toyota Camrys think that they can outrun a cop car. So, and then that shit's so fun, isn't it, Rengoku? And then my favorite thing to watch, honestly, most of the time is like ow, my nose itches. Yeah, dark purples. That's good. Is like I really like watching the police chase stuff, and then like yeah, that shit's just funny. Oh, and for artists and stuff, I only watch like Jordan. There's a dude named Jordan Persegati, which if you guys like Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff like that, definitely go watch his stuff. He does a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's kind of inspired work, and it's really good. Always really, really good. And but yeah, he does that, and he's a horror artist as well. Uh, like he does Disney horror versions of Disney characters. That's really fucking creepily good as well. And then he'll buy these like $4 or $5 coloring books, and then he colors and draws in new stuff on them, and that shit's usually really creepy. So, what up? How you doing, Adriana? Right? Dude, we live in Las Vegas, and Crystal was like watching something the other day. We were scrolling through YouTube, and one of the crime show things like First 48 came on, and it was based out of Las Vegas, and it's about this firefighter guy that hired a hit or homeless dude to kill his wife, and he would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those pesky cameras and all kinds of other stuff. But yeah, it was rather disturbing because this guy was like zero remorse on the first 48 stuff that we watched when they'd show him in the like the courtroom and stuff, and then like look at him, he had zero emotion. And you're like, oh wow, man, this guy's straight up guilty. And then they're like, yeah, man, he's guilty on all accounts. And we're like, knew it. And Chris was like, we knew it. So yeah, it was we watched that the other day, and I don't really watch those as much. Crystal likes that kind of those shows a lot more than I do. And you know, but I'll watch them with her, like first 48 Weird Hour cop shows, or these people did this, or this serial killer was caught because he used an ATM or some weird shit like that. And you're like, oh, wow, all right. Dumb criminals. Yeah, Guillaume. And then there's Tanjiro. Well, you can't see Tanjiro, but Tanjiro. And then there's a Tengen. Tengen. Hell yeah. We've got the Switch. Well, thank you. I've got a lot of paintings as well for Demon Slayer that I've done. Like, there you go, Jody. Oh, Coco Shibu, huh? Well, you're in luck. What do you think? Good. So yeah, Kokoshibu, Akaza, Doma, Yenya, Obanai, Gyome, Uradaki, Saname, Giyu, Canal, my least favorite, Tangen. And then, and then, I got one more thing, and I'll stop showing off and start coloring some more. Oh, yeah. Mitsuri. My old Muzan, and then new, obviously. Tokito. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. My Tanjiros. Hell yeah! I need to draw some Gorillas characters. I just have not. Zenitsu. And then Zenitsu. Really like this Zenitsu. Inosuke. And Inosuke. Rengoku, post it in the community if you want me to show off, if you want to. Nezuko. Yeah, if you want to show, post it in the community, please do. But yeah, I'd love to see any art. I always like seeing you guys' art too. So when you guys share your art with me. Kiana said something about finger painting earlier, and here, look, I'm finger painting. Thank you, Peerless Cucumber. How you doing? I don't know what that flag is, so I'm gonna take it away. So. Dude, yeah, Nosuke's voice actor is a lot of shit. Characters. I've noticed, or I found out a while back that he's quite a few different characters. Um, Crystal, I had the opportunity to go meet him last month and did not we did not make it to go meet him. We wish we would have, but we just didn't make it. Oh well. Yeah, Bryce something or another is the voice actor for Inosuke. We got to meet Giyu's voice actor last year at the convention, Level Up convention. We got to meet him last year. He was fucking cool. He signed my shit for free. He signed my Trigun painting for free. It's not dark enough, is it? It might be. Actually, yeah. It'll be perfect. Although I did not know he was Giyu's voice actor when we met him. Because I feel like a dumbass because I didn't research him better. But, oh well, shit happens. Uh, the voice actor for Mochiro said 6 in the number. Oh, God. Uh, I would. Well, why don't you? They're around to go meet a lot of the time, so just go to a convention. We're going next Friday to Level Up here in Las Vegas to go meet some of the voice actors from Has Been. We also kind of want to go meet Zenetsu. I want to go meet Zenetsu's voice actor. I don't know if Crystal does or not as much, but I know I do. So we'll see if we do or not. I don't know. Just depends. It mostly depends on money, because the voice acting or voice actors are, some of them are expensive. Really? That I understand. Like I wanted to get my selfie painting signed, but I can't get. I'm not going to be able to get it signed because it cost me $540 to get it signed. So that's not getting signed. Needless to say. Which that sucks because I worked really hard on that painting. I can imagine. I can definitely see that, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. That'd be awesome. Just be able to teleport, go, I want to be there. I want to be there. I'm over here. I'm over there. I'm over here. Catch me if you can, coppers. Ha ha ha. There's 100% chance though you would be bad if you could teleport, Rengoku. Don't even lie. There's 100% chance you would do bad shit if you could teleport. You would not use your teleportation abilities for good. And I'm not saying that is a bad thing towards you. I promise. I'm just saying I don't know of any human on this planet that if we was giving superpowers today would be okay with it. Can you draw me a picture? I'm drawing a picture now. Uh, What do you mean draw? What would you like me to draw? Request for me to draw. Oh. No, unless you pay me for it. I mean, you'd have to pay for that. Humanity would be doomed if superheroes existed. Like superpowered people existed for real. I think humanity would be like, we'd be screwed. Because if you got superpowers, and like I said, there's a 100% chance you probably do bad shit. Well, then why do you want me to draw you fucking porn, man? If you're a kid, you shouldn't be having porn anyway. And why does it matter if you're a kid or not a kid? If you're asking for me to draw you something, then you should expect for someone to ask you for a monetary value for what they're doing. Know what, Nico? You don't just get shit for free. That's not how life works, man. Uh, just saying. Anyway. I'm gonna regret this. I mean, right? Thank you, Peerless. No, I'm not gonna draw some rapper guy. That's who he is. Okay. No, I'm not drawing some rapper guy. I wouldn't draw him anyway, because like that's not a character or a person I know, and you definitely have to pay for that one. That's not something I'm doing for free. Well, I mean, nothing's free anyway, ever. Even before the economy was as fucked up as it is. And depending on where you are in the world, the more how fucked up your economy is, I bet. I mean, I know here in America, our economy's all out of whack. But again, just because as being a kid does not mean you get to get shit for free out of something. That's one thing you got, like, people always have to understand. If you're doing anything, like, Rengoku, you do music, right? You're not going to write a song to give to somebody for fucking free, right? You're not going to be like, yeah, man, totally take my shit. I don't want it. Do I not have a darker purple? All right. Prussian blue is purple as shit. Okay. I don't know. So back to our regularly scheduled. My brain is off on a tangent of La La Land. Yeah, Let's use that darker purple. Right? I mean, I don't know. Years ago, I was at a convention. I had a guy come up to my booth. He was like 15, 16, maybe even 14, right? He was not over 18 for sure. Um, Hell, he might have been, I don't know. Anyway, I had a real bad issue with this dude because well, not him specifically. He came up to my table. He wanted one of my paintings or a print or whatever it was, but he didn't have the money to buy it, which is, that's fine. Um, you don't have the money. You don't have the money. I get it. I understand. Uh, what I didn't get and I didn't understand is that he went to his grandfather, asked his grandfather if his grandfather would buy the painting or thing. And then his grandfather came back to my table and was like, "Why would I pay that much money for a fucking piece of paper?" Like, dude, it's more than a piece of paper. It's more than a piece of paper. This is like, hours and hours of work and all into one thing. Like, it's more than a piece of paper, man. Like, it's not just that. Uh, and he was rude as shit about, like, I just don't understand why you would charge that much money for a fucking whatever. Well, it's on a canvas. It's my hard work. It's my time, my effort, my all of that, right? And you don't go to Walmart and ask for that free thing. You don't go to Walmart and be like, "Well, man, I don't really want to pay that price for it, so I'm not going to do it. I'll pay you $1.50 for it." Right? You don't do that at Walmart. So why would you do that? Why I just never understand why people think it's okay to do that to an artist or a photographer or a uh, landscaper. I mean, it doesn't matter what job it is that's not like going to Walmart or your local store and buying groceries, right? You don't go to the grocery store and tell them, "No, man, I ain't paying that much money for it. You're fucking out of your mind," right? Because then they're going to tell you, "Well, then you don't get service." And it's okay there, but as soon as like an artist or somebody else says that, it's all of a sudden it's like, why you gotta be like that, man? Right? I never understand that. Right? I mean, there just like any other form of stuff. Like I said, any form of art or expression of building something, making something, crafting something. You don't go to a woodworker and be like, "Hey, man, I really like that you built that couch, but I know it cost you $1,000 in lumber. So how about you sell it to me for $6?" Right? That's the shit you hear from people sometimes. And you're just like, okay, dude, you just missed the mark completely on that. I had friends though that were into like woodworking, right? And woodworking is expensive. Like building stuff out of wood is expensive, especially after 2021 or 2020 when cost of lumber went from like, hey, it's like 98 cents for this to it's $6 for that same piece of board, right? And so woodworking costs went up, but people were having a hard time understanding that you can't just go to Lowe's or just because you can go to Lowe's and buy the lumber and do it yourself doesn't mean you can do it yourself, right? I watched a YouTube video of somebody doing it, so I know what I'm doing. That doesn't always work. Now, don't get me wrong, there are YouTube videos out there that'll like give you all kinds of information and are awesome. Uh, and you are very much educational, but like there is a reason you pay an electrician to come to your house. There is a reason you pay your plumber to come to your house or a mechanic to fix your car or fucking, you go to a barber to get your hair cut. There's a reason you go to those things. And it's the same concept with like me being an artist here. I do this, you can't do this, or you like the way I do it versus the way you could do it, so you buy my work. Yeah, right. And yeah. Well, it's the issue that I've always had with like and stuff with just ever since I started doing art, having people belittle my work or my price or the value that I put on my art. Um, I had a buddy of mine here, well, a guy I know in Las Vegas out here. I thought he was a friend. I thought a lot of those people that I've met out here in Las Vegas were friends and stuff, but they were not. And that's fine. But life lessons. Besides the point. But one of the problems that I had was some of the people that I knew out here when I came out here and moved out here and met them and tell them, hey man, I'm thinking about getting back into art, doing art, doing art. And this is the art that I have currently. This is the art that I have had from the past. This is the price. And then I had a buddy of mine go, well, you need to lower your prices because you want to move that stuff, right? Well, yes, I do want to move these paintings. But also, why would I take less for something that's still good art quality, right? Yeah, that's true, Cucumber. I've had people say stuff like that about my art, like, well, my kid could do what you do. Well, then I hope you're really nice to your kid. And, you encourage your kid to do whatever art or crafting ability that kid's supposedly better than I am at it, right? I hope he is, or she is. Uh, And I hope that you are more or not an asshole to your kid like you were to me about the same concept that you're saying your kid's better at than I am. That's an example of something that I've heard before is somebody telling me that their like 5-year-old kid can draw better than I do or paint better than I do or whatever better than me. Um, and that's fine. If your kid can, I'm proud of your kid. I hope your kid kicks ass and gets a job in the art field and maybe a Disney or Nickelodeon or whatever animation stuff, or sells thousands of paintings, right? When they get older or younger or now, you know. But don't. Hopefully, that parent doesn't treat the kid like they treated me as the artist, right? And that's the thing I always worry about with some of these poor kids is like their parents are not going to support the decision to do art versus or play music or fucking write poetry or fucking interpretive dance. I mean, and, some of that stuff's not going to pay bills. Some of that stuff's not going to be a job or a livelihood, but it could be a passion. It could be something that you should foster in people. My favorite thing is in my life throughout my creative journeys, I have had multiple people not support me. So, or not support me in the aspect of like straight up absolutely hating the fact that I'm doing anything. Right. And that's always been a weird one. Like when I first got started doing art, I went through a divorce. I was very, very like depressed and just upset in general in life, right? And I needed an outlet that was not drinking and driving and other stupid shit. So I started doing spray paint art, and every one of my friends, dude, no lie, all of my friends were like, "You shouldn't do that. That's stupid." Uh, your art teacher told me that I had to color a drawing. Oh, yeah. Art teachers are weird like that, man. From my experience of things, like I never took art classes in school or anything, so I'm like self-taught. So one of the art teachers though that I did know from my school was a really he was a cool dude named Mr. Baker. And I don't even know if Mr. Baker's still alive or not, honestly. But Mr. Baker was a really cool art teacher. I just didn't have him as a teacher, right? He was not one of my teachers. I didn't get to take art school, and I didn't come to art until much later in my life. I was 20 something. It was 2014 when I got into art. Okay, so 2013, end of 2013, 2014 is when I got into doing art for the first time in my life. And but I heard a lot about this guy's teaching, and like if you didn't do it exactly the way he wanted you to do it, it was fucking wrong, even if it was good, right? Even if what you did was beautiful work, he would like tear your shit up in front of everybody, man. Be like, you suck. Ah! Or that's not correct. You didn't do it with the right whatever, right? So yeah. That sucks. That sucks. That's a shit teacher. For sure. That's a shit. That's shit. I'm sorry. That sucks. I had a choir teacher tell me I shouldn't sing in public, so I kind of understand. All right. Yeah, it's still fucked up to say. But even still, architecture is a weird ass thing anyway. Because I've seen some stuff that people are like, man, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. It's the most gorgeous artwork ever. Building, da da. And it looks like garbage, man. It looks like garbage. Some of that shit looks like garbage. But people are like, oh my God, that building's so pretty. Okay, are you looking at the same thing I'm looking at? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all that shit's kind of subjective anyway. And, yeah, some of that shit's all kind of subjective anyway. But for a teacher to be like flat out, be like, no, that's the ugliest house I've ever seen. Be like, well, did you start from fucking number one gung ho person in the world, or did you work your way up to where you are as a architect? You know, that's the other thing that some people in certain situations tend to forget, that you came from somewhere. You started from a 0 point, right? And then you had to build from that 0 point up, You didn't just start out at the I'm so good, look at me, right? Nobody does that. And then the people who do that usually tend to burn out or are insufferable because they're prodigies and they're insufferable prodigies, right? Young Sheldon. Look at young Sheldon as a good example of asshole prodigy kind of thing for in media and stuff. But yeah, it's always people seem to forget that they started from somewhere sometimes, or at a 0 point. Oh, that's cool. See, those are your assholes. Those people, Rengoku, unfortunately, no matter how old you are as a human being, you're going to run into that type person. I hate that. I hate it. But unfortunately, you will run into that type person for the rest of your fucking life. That will be like, oh my god, let me look at that. I want to take that from you. And then look at you mad when you say something to them. Well, that's cool, Cucumber, that you have like actually have those classes and shit too. Like when I was at school, we had a woodwork shop, but you couldn't be a woodworker or you couldn't do woodworking in that shop for it. Um, like it wasn't a class that we had. Uh, we had a home ec class, but I wasn't in home ec, so and also in my school, home ec was like religion 101 class as well. So, yeah. And I lived in Alabama, so it was weird Southern Baptist religion. Well, not weird, but just out there and some of the shit that they are. Uh, how's it going, Cookie? How you doing? Lucky Ducks. I don't know who that is. Lucky Duck. Six Arlie Human. Who the fuck is? What is that? I'm looking it up because I don't know what the hell that is. That's cool. You got that much time in each art class. That's cool. Gives you a good like grasp of what you want. It's an artist. Why would I draw another artist? Six. Oh no, I'm not gonna draw. No, no, definitely not gonna draw the artist person. That looks like my high school kids' weird wet dream of what they wanted to grow up to be at Hot Topic when they shopped at Hot Topic. Lucky Duck, that person looks like some teenage girls and boys that I knew in high school would have loved to be emo. Like that was their emo grow up, glow up phase is who this person is. And no, I'm not drawing that person. So sorry. Uh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's another weird artist person. Or not artist person, but art, like musician type thing person, or I guess, or TikToker or something like that. But they look like Hot Topic blew up, and yeah, they look like Hot Topic blew up on them. Uh, no offense to that person, or artist or whoever, but they look like Hot Topic's weird wet dream. What is with me draw? People want me to draw these like people. Not that I don't have a problem with like I can't draw people, but I just don't understand why you're coming in and be like you're seeing me draw this, and you're like, hey man, can you draw this rapper or this influencer that I've never heard of? Uh, Me or Peerless? Oh, okay, Peerless. Or yeah, okay. Because I have my answer ready. I know who my answer is. I know I hate her. Hate her fucking character so much. God, she's such a bitch. Anyway, I hate Shinobu. Not that anybody cares, but I hate Shinobu's character from Demon Slayer the most. What up, K Gamer? How you doing? My favorite Demon Slayer character is I'm a big fan of Inosuke. What is your bad news? I hate her because she doesn't have any good story. Her story sucks. Her whole reasoning for things and if I was 2 inches taller, I'd be a fucking so much stronger and better. And no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't be better because there's like literal demon slayers that are shorter than you that are chopping people's heads off, no problem. You copped out, decided to come up with a whole new fighting strategy based on fucking being uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Stabby cut ninja thing. Oh, I'm sorry. But why? What's going on? But yeah, like Shinobu didn't have she doesn't have a good story, man. Like her story is just not good. Shinobu has a bad story and a bad motivation. Like, yeah, I get Domo killed her sister. I get it. What I don't get is you're acting like if you were 3 inches taller or an inch taller or a little bit taller that you would be able to do more when there are little other demon slayers that are half your size out here kicking ass. Kanao is smaller than fucking Shinobu, and she's fine. She actually kills fucking Domo with a Nosuke. So are you kidding me? Like that's why I hate Shinobu. Uh, That makes sense. Well, just put it on hold until you can figure it out. Yeah, but Obanai is not a shit character. Obanai actually has a kind of a decent storyline with the whole his whole backstory that you read about and stuff like that. But yeah, him being a short character, that doesn't matter as much as like I said, Shinobu's whole thing is if I was 3 inches shorter, taller, bigger, stronger, I'd be the biggest, baddest bitch in the whole wide world, man. That's just not the case. Because like I said, there are demons. Like Tanjiro was shorter than her when he got started. He cut off demons' heads. He cut that big rock in half. He did all this shit. Kanao is shorter than her. She does all this stuff. Come on, man. It just doesn't. It's bad. It was a bad backstory writing, purpose driven thing for that character to me. Obama, the president, our former president, Obama. He means Obanai. He meant Obanai. Yeah. President Obama kills demon slayers. That's next on Fox at Noon. That'd be fucked up. All right, Cosmic. Haru. Well, like I said, Cosmic, just get your shit in line, your ducks in order for your project, and start off with your concept, start off with your idea, and start building from there, and like focus on steps. Because when you were telling me about it when you first started, the idea was you were like, "Hey man, I'm gonna start kicking ass and doing this and building this and da 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 da," but then you didn't have any direction other than I'm gonna do it, which is good and hell yeah for the motivation and hustle, but you gotta plan out some of that stuff. It doesn't just happen without like a direction to go. But good for you for figuring out that you needed to take a break from it and put it on hold. Uh, yeah, see, that's the thing. You got to start with a direction because if you don't start with a direction, you just start going, going, going. You're gonna end in the I don't know where the hell I'm at aspect of what I want to do in this aspect. So, and like I was telling you before, storyboard, story, character design, characters, their backstory, how they're going to interact with each other, chemistry, all that stuff you have to like think about before you just start sketching out the characters and be like, yeah, man, I'm going to animate this guy into the my show, and then oh, well, that's not going to work. but regroup and start on something different. Oh wow, what did he post? Is he about going to level up or something? What did he post? Anything good? Right now, I saw a bunch of the people. Some of the celebrities that I really, really want to meet next week are about 2 hours from my hometown in Alabama, where I lived at in Huntsville, Alabama, at a convention, and I'm jealous of everybody of my friends that are going to that thing this weekend in Alabama. I'm more jealous of the friends of mine that are setting up at that convention, to be honest with you. I do not have any clue. Well, shit, Haru. Thanks for. Yeah, okay. Uh, what are we talking about? Rengoku, you're. Oh, level up? That's what he's talking about is level up? Or what? What's he talking about? I don't know. I'm confused now. Right? Stop doing that. I've already asked you not to cough, Cosmic. Please don't start sneezing or typing in sneezing or cough, cough, or any of that crap. I really don't. It's the same thing I told Haru about the 6-7 shit. Stop. What time is it? What now? What now, Rengoku? Whole lot of in and out on this one again. For people coming in and out of the chat, so that sucks. I need to get that better again. I need to get retention up. It is. I decided to give it purple though. Uh, oh, it's the dubcast of the. Okay. Uh, it's black in the comics and stuff like that, but I'm giving her some purple shading and highlights in it. Uh, nice. Drake Green's cute or cool too. Metallic purple. I like black personally. Black is my favorite color. Uh, it's kind of this Prussian blue, I would think. Black, 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 black. Uh-huh. No, I will not go see that in the theaters, Rengoku, but yeah. I'm not gonna go watch it. I haven't watched any of the other show of it yet, so I'm not going to definitely. I definitely won't be spending money to go see it in the theater. Come on. That's fucked up. Kinger. Come on, Black. I don't know who Baz Boogle. I don't know who that character is. So. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sorry. Ah. Oh no. I am lost in my own art. That's I'm off here zoning out. So that happens, you know. Sorry, I'm looking down, so I can't really keep up with the chat right this second, but I will look up in 1 second. Ha ha. That's an odd thing for a character in a weird show to have as a thing, that she's constantly in a state of pregnancy. That's terrifying. Yeah, that'd be mildly terrifying now that I think about it. I'd, mm-mm. And how's a computer program being this? Never mind. Yeah, draw a bubble. Why not? I know when I drew bubble in my collage, people got pissed off because I made her fucking gold, or it gold or whatever, and people were like, "Oh my god, piss bubble." Yeah, people got pissed off about that one. Of course they did. People get mad about a lot of stuff though that I paint and do, or how I do things and draw or whatever. So I was talking about when I painted Bubble originally. People got mad at it because I made her gold, and they're like, "You made piss bubble, not." And yeah, they're all fucking whatever about it. So yeah, it's. Oh, welcome back, Marcella. Or have you been here lurking? Either way, welcome back. One is the loneliest number since the number one. Two is the loneliest number since the number one. Dun, 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 dun. Black now. Da-da. Love, love in a bottle, love in a bottle. Don't need love when it comes in a bottle. Something, something, something hits you every time the same. Something, something, love in a bottle. Double or nothing. Laugh it up, laugh it up, laugh it up. Ha 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 ha. I thought about trying to learn that one, but I'm not going to because I suck at singing. So no matter how much I try, it's not so good. That is my shortcomings as a human being. I cannot sing. Purple. I need. I don't know what I need right now. I need maybe. Yeah, that's mine. Lap it up. It's in the ice. Ice of the beholder. Gin never lies or aims. Hems you over. Every time I hear that part, Gin never lies. Makes me turn into a friend and name Jen and genuinely honestly about things that he doesn't lie. It goes down the same time every day. Yep, I love that fucking song, man. I really do. I really do like that song. That is one of my favorites, to be honest with you, of that show. See you later. Bye again, Haru. What up, Brianna? How you doing? Oh God. An Oreos, and a watermelon. That's a weird combination, but okay. It is a Kinger drawing, you see. Yeah, that's my hair. There you go. Yeah, my workspace. Am I crazy for being punched in the throat at school and it really didn't hurt that bad? I mean, you might be weird. Peanut butter. Oh, you want to keep Haru away from you, don't you? Since they're allergic to peanuts. Peanuts. All right, marker count. Well, I'm sorry that you got punched in the throat. That sucks. Is it a fuck around and did you find out moment, or did you be like, hey man, punch me in the throat, I can take it? I mean, it tastes amazing. That's what it tastes like. Fucking amazing. Reese cups taste amazing. Reese Pieces taste amazing. So I would not be happy about if I was allergic to fucking peanut butter. So oh yeah, not a fan of those. There's Raven, and I'm gonna butcher your. I can't say your name. Hazimada. A. What is present mic drawing? Ta-da. I don't know who he is. So maybe. Where are my Hero Academia characters? Oh, where are they? Aha, there they are. So, history repeats itself. It does, doesn't it, Rengoku? My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia. A hawk drawing? Hawk's drawing? What is Hawk's drawing? Hawks. What is Hawks? Also, piss bubble. Piss bubble. See? Piss bubble. But that's today's painting. Actually, I'm not done with that yet. I gotta fix one thing real quick. I don't like it. Because he's piss butt yellow. I don't have that. No. Because he's piss bubble. I already said that. Piss bubble. Because I did not want to do him silver or her silver or whatever. I just didn't want to make her silver. I thought the silver looked dumb. I thought she'd stand out more being yellow. So she's piss. If I do not have Heaven's Blessings. Official Blessings. I don't know what that is, so I don't know. So yeah. Also, guys, I'm going to start developing her into a OC more so. Fuck yeah, Rengoku. Piss bubble it is. Oh, all good. Here's the finished painting. What do you think? Also, yeah, did I count? I got the marker count. I think it's... Hey. Awesome, thank you. Ooh, okay. So, marker count is in for her. And then what else did I paint today? I painted Moons on this week. What all did I paint this week? I painted Nifty and Alistair, Moons on. And then I finished Supergirl Monday. Did I finished Supergirl Monday? I don't remember when I finished the Supergirl. 413. Yeah, I think I did. Thank you, Louisiana. WH, what the hell is WRY? I don't know. Cool. What are you talking about, Giyu? Anyway, marker counts. When I post it later, you get to count, guess and for the pinned comment. I am not sure. Okay. Is my puppy sleeping? Oh, wow. Anyway, guys, if you guys want to guess, I'll let you guess on how many markers I've done. I used. Uh, where is? All right, so 40. Oh yeah. More and less. More and less. Get you. Or Louisiana, more or less. Get you. Hi, Himoko Toga. I just showed your painting off. Took my toga off. Uh oh. Bad spoiler or good spoiler? Sweet. All right. Oh, oh, nope. More than that. Or less than that. Wait. Yeah, less. Oh, no. Less than 21. Sorry. Mm-hmm. What series? All right. So. Less. Uh, Dexter, as in Dexter, like the serial killer of serial killers, Dexter? No. I've watched some of it, but I'm not a fan of it. I wasn't really a big fan of it. So anyway, you guys want to see weeks work this week? What? So I just realized something, guys. My week's work this week went from Supergirl. I finished on Monday. I started on Friday. Muzan, Nifty and Alistair, Raven, and then they go down in size. Look at that. That is pretty neat. I'm going to tell you guys, it's 16 for Raven. So remember that. And when I post the video here in a little bit, be the first to comment 16 markers on her, and I will pin your comment. Also, what time is it? 4:33. Cool. I got to go here in a minute. This doesn't count as an extra one because it's the same red. All right, now she's done. What do you guys think? Actually, that needs to get a little bit more if I'm going to do it that way. Oh, well. You're in Europe somewhere, huh? Oh, my God. All right. So, anyway, guys, I got to go and, yeah, we can review 104 markers total for the week. So, tomorrow sometime, I might actually, like, I'll post a video of all of these. And it'll be 104. So you guys got the answer first. Also, Nifty or Ziggy is best. Bar in space. Keith says hi. By the way, if you guys wanted to know what the alien script says, Ziggy is best. Bar in space. Keith says hi. So, secrets. I drew Drag Angel dust. That's the most I've done. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna head out because I gotta take my dog for a walk before I go pick up Crystal from work. So, see you guys later. Like, subscribe, share, comment, do all the things. So, see you guys later. Bye.